Ano kasi, itong pangit sa ano, sa hobby ng TCG. Kung ano ka, kung baguhan ka na wala ka masyadong budget for this, ano siya, overwhelming, tsaka ano siya, ang intimidating. Kasi pagka nag-aano, what you call this, nine-negotiate sila or makikita mo sa video 'no, mga multi-thousands of pesos yung nine-negotiate nila. So, parang ano nga siya, intimidating. But again, ako naman, as I've explained from my previous videos, ako dito pumasok ako sa hobby just to enjoy and then not break the bank in the process. So welcome to another episode of Tito Chal Spotlight Card of the Week. Now, ano lang, konting kwento lang, no? This actually is my one year anniversary of doing content creation. So, ano, medyo ang daming evolution yung nangyari sa channel ko, no? Not only in the channel, but actually even in my TikTok, Facebook, etc. Yung unang plan ko talaga kasi dito sa YouTube ko is that, ano siya, parang commentary or something that gusto ko lang makwento kung ano yung naiisip ko. Also, isa ko din na naisipan is i-record sana yung life ko in Bacolod. Kaso nga lang, when 2025 ended, I transferred back here in Iloilo City to continue pa din my job as an engineer. So, for those who don't know, engineer po tayo. And, yun, gusto ko lang talaga matry ang social media. And then, yun, nag-evolve yung channel ko from commentary to review to vlogs nga. And then, napunta sa Pokemon or napunta sa trading card game. So, for the past, more than 6 months na, siguro 8 months na, since November, nag-start ako ng collection ko of trading card games. So, in my case, I collect Pokemon and One Piece. Ano din kasi, medyo matagal ko na din kasing gusto talaga. Medyo nag-boom lang talaga last year. So anyway, yun yung kwento natin. So, magre-rate na tayo ng cards natin, no? So, for the past weeks talaga, I had multiple cards na nabili. And I have chosen 5 cards. 5 cards dito yung pinili ko. Bale, 3 Pokemon at 2 One Piece. So, ito ang kwento dito sa 2 One Piece ko. 2 One Piece cards. Timing kasi, here in Iloilo City, wala akong masyadong makitang nagbebenta ng One Piece cards na hindi ganun kamahal or malaki yung patong. And yung binibilhan ko ng cards is medyo hindi sila nakakapagbenta ng One Piece for a long time na. So luckily for me, Toy Kingdom kasi here in Iloilo, siguro nag-restock sila ng cards nila. And na-timingan ko, meron silang OP16 na English version. So first time ko din makabili ng One Piece na English version. And tignan nyo na lang kung ano yung naging output sa dalawang cards na to. So anyway, umpisahan natin siguro sa kung dati hinuhuli ko yung special, unahin ko muna yung pinaka-special. Hindi siya special in a way na mahal yung card and kumbaga sought after na card siya. Special siya in a way because this card is the may presyo pa ng 150. This card is the oldest card in my collection. And yan, nung nakita ko kasi sa binder nung nagbebenta, sabi ko gusto ko din magkaroon ng ganito. This is a first edition. First edition ba? I think so. Pero with shadow eh. First edition card na Onyx. Ganyan. Ganda diba? First edition kasi I know this is from 1998? 1999 pala, 1999. One of the first. Onyx card. Although common card siya. Common siya. Kaya 150 lang yung bili ko eh. common card siya, but it's special for me, especially for a new collector. Ito yung pinakauna at pinakamatandang card sa collection ko. Minsan ka lang makakakuha or makakabili ng old card. Ano kasi, itong pangit sa sa hobby ng TCG. Kung baguhan ka na wala ka masyadong budget for this, overwhelming. Tsaka intimidating. Kasi pagka nag-negotiate sila or makikita mo sa video, mga multi-thousands of pesos yung ninegotiate nila. So, parang intimidating. But, again, ako naman, as I've explained from my previous videos, ako dito pumasok ko sa hobby just to enjoy and then not break the bank in the process. Siguro mali yung pinasok kong hobby, kasi this will break your bank talaga. But anyway, that's for my Pokemon card. Hindi ko pa pala na-rate. Okay, so for those na doesn't know, I rate cards in this video. And then I rate it based on its rarity, artwork, and then value. Yung value would be the level between the cost and the overall art ng card. Kumbaga, kung sulit ba and valuable ba siya for me. Now, for this case, rarity-wise, I guess for an old card, rare na to. Technically, kasi very old card na eh. So, minsan ka na nga lang makakita ng ganito. Siguro sa mga nagbebenta ng bulk ng mga 1990s pa, meron ka pa siguro makukuha. Sige, bigyan natin na Bigyan natin na, in my case, gina-justify ko lang, in my case, this is a 5. Because hindi ganun ka-extensive yung connections ko when it comes to Pokemon. So, 5 para sa akin yung rarity. Artwork naman, actually, this is the common design or first design of Onix. Kahit sa Pokemon games, ganito yung drawing ni Onix eh. So may nostalgia factor siya. Bigyan natin ng 4. And then for value, because it's a common card, nabili ko siya at 150 pesos, pero I think this is around 100 pesos kung tutuusin. I can give a 4. And yeah, special siya for me kasi nga first old card that I own. Stig. Diba? That's my Onix card. So punta tayo sa One Piece. Now ito, hindi naman to rare, hindi naman siya sought after, but I've mentioned this before that I like this kind of artwork. This is the card of Dracul Mihawk. Nakailang Dracul Mihawk na ako na i-highlight. But I love this card because it reminds me of this card that I also rated before, my Trafalgar Law. Yun yung sinasabi ko eh. Yung ginagamit sa mga posters ng mga action movies, 'di ba? They always use the blue and the orange combination to make it more appealing and action-packed. So yun yung nagpapaganda sa card na to for me. Yeah. Although this is just a very common card of Dracul Mihawk. And ang ganda lang kasi nga yung integration no apoy tsaka no accent lang na color blue. It makes Mihawk more appealing. Medyo hindi siya blue. Makes Mihawk more appealing in this case pala. So Stig. So for rarity, this is a common card na pwede natin lagyan ng 3 and then yung artwork niya I could give a 4 siya. Ganda. And then if you're just collecting Mihawk cards kasi worth it na rin siguro to for you. So I can give a 4 as well sa value. Ganda kasi no artwork. Moving on. Punta tayo sa isang One Piece card. Pokemon card. May presyo pa, Ngayon kasi ang pangit lang sa Pokemon, ayaw ko na talagang magbukas ng packs. Ayaw ko na magbukas ng packs. Kasi hindi na siya sulit. Hindi na talaga siya sulit. And then yun nga, pa-release ng panibagong packs. Masyadong mahal yung packs itself. Okay na ako siguro sa singles. Kaya singles na yung binibili ko ngayon. Kasi may presyo pa yun, 300 daw. Yeah, this is an artware card of Pinsir. Nung nakita ko kasi ito sa binder nung binibilan ko, nastigan na talaga ako. Actually, it reminds me of my Spiro card. And then, one of my cards as well na binili before, na na-feature ka na rin dito, which is this one, si Executor. And then, na-realize ko, same illustrator pala to. Yung dalawang to. Yan. Same illustrator sila. Si Yuki, ano yan? Yukito Yada. Let me, correct me na lang. Lagay ka na lang yung name sa video, no? Yan, may nagbubusina pa. Kaya naman, yeah, same artwork, same illustrator. Ang ganda lang. Ganda nung very, kumbaga, nung una ko kasi na-encounter si Pinsir sa mga old Pokemon games, medyo nakakatakot yung itsura niya, di ba? But this one, cute lang. Astig yung pagkakadrawing. Tsaka parang parang pangbata. Astig quality. Actually, for the cards that I'll be showing from this moment, halos lahat 555 na to. So, I'm giving this a 555. Kaya, paano nyo next time yung mga highlight ko na dito kasi puro na ako singles na ako eh. Yeah, rarity 5 because it's an art rare. Cost, actually for art rares kasi nasa range siya ng ganun eh. Nasa 300, 400, 500, sometimes 600. Sa ultra rares, at saka mga sought after, 1,000 na. So okay na ako dito. Maganda na yung value niya. So 5 din, for the value 5 din. Ganda. Okay, moving on. That's Pinsir. And then, we'll go to the One Piece. Ito naman, yung yung requirements kasi ang rules ni Toy Kingdom is that dapat 4 na cards lang ang bibilhin na kada isa. So, kasi yung isang pack ng One Piece na English, which is 10 cards in total, no? Nasa 300 plus per piece. 320, 360 yata. So, binili ko na yung 4. Ayaw ko na, sabi pa nung cashier, baka pwede daw 2 kami ni Mrs. Sabi ko, masyadong mahal na kung 2 kami. So, okay na ako dito sa 4. And then, luckily enough, kasi yung nakuha kong pack is, yung kinuhanan ko ng packs na box is freshly opened. And luckily enough, I got a secret rare, alt rare, or alt art na Kinemon. Swerte ko dito kasi Kinemon card siya pero kompleto yung Legendary Swordsman. Diba? Kaya na to, actually ROI talaga. Nung binili ko ROI talaga. Kasi yung yung value nito or yung cost kasi nito nasa around $19. $19, $20 ganun. So, kung i-convert mo sa peso, nasa 1,300 peso. 1,300. So, 1 talaga, ROI siya sa 4 na packs. So, swerte din. Sabi ko nga kay Mrs. lahat ng binibili niya sa akin, may swerte na kasama. So, siguro next time siya na yung papabilin ko. Yeah, so, wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. This is a 555. It's a rare card. Actually, this is an alt art eh. Malalaman mo naman pag alt art, pagka full art siya, and then ayan, may SR sa baba na may star sa taas. Alt art. I think one indicator lang. I don't know if that's the yeah. Ganda ng card. Diba? 555 card, Kinemon card from OP16. Diba? And lastly, this one naman, it actually, same dun sa Pinsir kanina. Nung nakita ko siya sa binder, I really wanted to buy this na. And this is a very common Pokemon. Kung naglalaro ako kasi dati ng Pokemon Go, every time na nakasakay ako sa bus along Ayala Avenue, ito yung mga Pokemon na usually kong nakakasalamuhan. It's a Raticate card. Team Rocket's Raticate yata to eh. Hindi ko lang alam yung translation ng pinaka-Japanese. Pero yeah, Team Rocket's Raticate yata to. Astig talaga ng mga alt art, no? Mga alt art na design na ganito. it gives the same feeling nitong Pinsir card. Ano lang siya, ibang illustrator lang. And then, I have also one card, the Spiro card. Parang ganito din yung artwork. Ganda. Ganda talaga ng mga alt arts. Alt arts, I mean, art rare cards and illustration rare cards. Ganda. This is a 555 card as well. Wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. And one of my best. Actually, iniisip ko nga yung may challenge kasi akong kinokompleto, yung Pokédex na 151. What if puro illustration rare na lang yung bibilhin ko? Now, while thinking that, baka masyadong pricey naman, siguro pagka may nakita lang ako, bibilhin ko na lang. Parang ganun na lang siguro. Pero yeah. So ito yun guys, yung mga na-highlight natin this week. This 5, sana yung isa? 5 cards. Wala, see ito. Yan. Ito yung mga na-highlight natin this week. This 5 cards. 2 illustration art rares, 1 alt rare, 1 old card, and 1 common card. So yun guys, no? Well, thank you for watching this episode. This is my anniversary episode, I guess, for my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build up my TikTok channel as well, pero mas pinapanood kasi sa TikTok yung mga content ko sa Iloilo City. So, doon na lang siguro yun. So anyway guys, no? So please support my channel, Tito Chal. In TikTok, I'm doing this one as well, the Spotlight Card of the Week. I also do the Behind the Build, engineering ko naman na na content. And then I have a Facebook channel, Tito Chal as well. Facebook page, Tito Chal as well. And so also please follow our business page, Sintra Builders. Doon naman namin pinopost yung mga trabaho namin sa engineering world. So anyways guys, thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye. Ewan ko kung kailan ko matatapos to. Bye-bye.